$2.2 trillion. That is Solomon at the peak of his net worth. To put it into perspective for you, 1,000,000 seconds is 11 days. 1,000,000,000 seconds is 31 years. 1,000,000,000,000 seconds? 31,000 years. Okay, so that is a mind-blowing amount. Elon Musk doesn't even have anything close to that. So it's not like he asked for it. He didn't make up this big genius idea and make up electric cars or anything crazy like that. No. He was the son of the great King David, the great warrior, the one who killed Goliath. The one we all know about, sing about, we talk about, the father of the great father of Jesus. When King David died, Solomon became king, and when he became king, one of the first things he did was build a big temple for God. It was one of the most lavish and beautiful temples that ever been built. And the day that he dedicated it to God, that night when he went to bed, he had a dream, and it kind of went something like this. So, Solomon, ask me whatever you want. Whatever I want? Yeah. Could you please give me wisdom on how to lead a group of people like this country? Wow, that is actually a really good request. Like wow. Like that's the best request you could have asked. Because you asked for that instead of your enemies getting killed or tons of money like some other people would have, I'm gonna give you wisdom. You're gonna be the wisest person that ever lives. And on top of that, I'm gonna make you the wealthiest man ever. Guess what I'm gonna be doing? Lord, I pray for wisdom. Please give me wisdom. And the add-ons with it too. Like the lot of wealth. Not 2 trillion, but like I could take like a million would be fine, or 2 million, maybe 1 billion is totally fine. And it's God's way to show off that he had given Solomon wisdom. There was this little test. Little as in like someone's life was in danger. There's these 2 women. They were prostitutes, I think. They both lived in the same house, but they both got pregnant and had a child around the same time. One of the women, her child died. And so she stole the other woman's child and started blaming the other woman, saying that she had a dead child and the living child was hers. So she had stolen the living child and kept it for her own and said that the dead one was the other woman. So they come to the king with their whole argument. One is saying, this is my child. No, this is my child. The king's just like, okay, stop. Bring me a sword. We're going to cut this baby in half and you guys both get half. What he did is put pressure on the situation to reveal the true emotions. The real mother was like, it's okay, it's totally fine. I don't want you to kill the child. Just give her the baby. It's totally fine. She can have the baby. And Solomon realized, okay, no. If you're gonna be selfless about this. Because the other woman was like, oh yeah, cut the baby in half. I want half, she gets the other half so no one has a child. He says, no. Give the baby to this woman. The one who said the other woman could have the child. Because she's the real mother. And all of Israel was like, whoa. Okay, this guy's a real deal. This guy is really wise. And his fame spread all around the countries. And kings, queens, all came to hear his wisdom because he was the wisest man on earth. No man compared to him. He spoke over 3,000 proverbs, which are sayings, riddles. And you can read those in the book of Proverbs in the Bible. You already know that. He had the most amount of money. He had everything he could ever want, ever need. But he had this one weakness: women. I don't know if he fell for him or just took them all. Okay, he had about 700 wives and 300 concubines. What is a concubine?
A woman with whom a man cohabits without being married. This is from Merriam-Webster.
That's a lot. Hang on. What does Google say? I don't want to talk to you, Siri. A concubine is a woman who lives with a man she's not married to. They may have lower social status than a wife. The term comes from a Latin word, to lie down. Ugh. So he had 700 wives and 300 girlfriends. Anyways, way too many women. way too many women. Okay, if I lived in Jerusalem, the capital city of Israel, where King Solomon lived, and I liked a girl, I'll find out, okay, yeah, you like me, I like you. Okay, cool, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here quick. Because if he comes down the street and the girl I like obviously would be pretty, and he takes one look at her, goes, ooh, wait, are you married? You're not married? Okay, cool, yeah, be mine. To us guys, who do we get? Hello, he's still stealing all the women. But the Bible said, well, he started off strong, very dedicated to the Lord. He built this majestic temple for God, focused Israel on living for God, and he taught them wisdom. But with all these women, in his life. Okay, 1,000 women. That has an influence on you. All these women were from many other nations. God had told them very specifically at the beginning of Israel, the start of Israel, do not marry people from other nations because they will lead you astray to follow their gods and their traditions. God wanted them to follow his path, his law. And so all these women he was bringing in were bringing in all these new perspectives that were not of God and leading him astray. So when you give your body to someone, 1,000 women in his case. But you give your life to someone, you love someone, they have a say, they have an influence in your life. And when you want to date someone, when you want to marry someone, choose that very, very wisely. Do not rush into something like that. Okay, I'm not saying that I have experience in dating or anything like that, but I'm just going from what the Bible says. That has a big influence on your life. The future of your life is predicted by who you choose to spend it with. So choose very wisely. Spend time in the Word, asking God, praying, seeking counsel from wise people who've done it right. Because the influence that people have on you when you give them your life, your love, your body is huge. It is huge what kind of influence people can have on you. Guys, what girls can do to a guy is ridiculous. The most powerful man, Samson, strongest man who ever lived, was taken down by a woman. She didn't arm wrestle him. A guy could have come in there and arm wrestled him all day and he would have never taken him down. But a woman, boom. The people you give your life and love to have a great say in your life. So make sure you choose those people wisely. Obviously your family, you can't choose that. But the people you can choose wisely. Okay, this is obviously a note to future me, because you guys don't need to hear that, do you? I mean, yes, of course you need to hear that. I know that. But you, Jeremiah Mutana, at 23 years old, choose very wisely, okay? I don't want you to mess up my life, okay? Please don't. Choose wisely. Go read the Bible. Go pray. Talk to God. Listen to him. Because I'm pretty excited about this future. Do not mess it up. Okay? Got me? Thank you.